goes in there, and the Lions have a first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now gone.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
Oh, some strong running.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, Rodgers. And it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Play action. It's gone.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Throw right side, Wilson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you can two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Here's Rodgers to throw on second down. And a completion to Wilson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
In motion right, that's Wilson.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Going right back to Wilson.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Jets have got it. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Lazard now on the end around.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends.
Cook is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on first down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
Cook is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 40.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, Brandon, see why it's a team game there, because there's a sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able less likely a touchdown, but instead that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called. Six.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Goff.
This to Laporta, right side.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Value 3, good.
Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the gun, here's Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. Goff looking to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts? Passing versus running on 2-point conversion. Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. In motion right is Wilson. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal, don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
On 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers.
Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Now Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, these corners, I'll tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
To throw is Rodgers.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Here's 1st down.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Hey, 626.
Rodgers to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's 1st and 10.
Goff.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Goff now to throw.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now it's Goff.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
On 4th down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll try the middle with Cook, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
This is 1st and 10.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Now Goff on 1st down. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
4 down. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Goff. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
So it's a win here for the Jets. Now, we've said it so many times in the past, but it was Aaron Rodgers, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say